Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Today we're talking all about kayaking and canoeing. Well, more specifically, we're diving into the world of Michigan water trails.
Water trails, yeah.
So if you've ever, dreamt of paddling along a Great Lakes shoreline,
Mm,
or maybe exploring a quiet river, this is the place to be.
absolutely. Michigan has an incredible network of water trails.
Seriously, over 3,000 miles of them.
3,000.
You heard that right, 3,000 miles. It's pretty amazing. And, before we jump in, huge shout out to this episode's sponsor, Motor City Paddle Club Kayak Rentals.
Oh, great folks over there.
They are. And if you're looking for rentals or maybe some advice on where to paddle, check them out. Their website's www.motorcitypaddleclub.com.
Super helpful resource for sure.
Okay, so first things first. What exactly are we talking about when we say water trails?
Right, good question. So picture this. You know how we have hiking trails?
Yeah.
Water trails are kind of like that, but for, kayaks and canoes.
Exactly.
They're marked routes. You've usually got access points, sometimes campsites, and even like points of interest along the way.
So it's not just like picking any random lake or river.
Not exactly. These are, curated experiences.
Cool.
And they really showcase like the best of what Michigan's waters have to offer.
And speaking of what Michigan has to offer, we're not just talking about calm little lakes here.
No way.
We've got the Great Lakes.
Oh, yeah. Those are a whole different ballgame.
Right. Definitely more challenging.
Much more. You need the right skills and equipment for those.
For sure. But, what's cool is Michigan really does have something for everyone.
Totally agree.
You can find a water trail that matches your skill level, whether you're a, total beginner
Mm-hmm.
or a seasoned pro.
Exactly. And the website we're looking at breaks it all down by region.
It does, which is super helpful. Like
Yeah.
the Upper Peninsula, that's all rugged, beautiful coastline.
Gorgeous up there.
Then you've got like West Michigan.
More laid back, beaches, dunes, things like that.
Right. And don't forget the inland lakes.
No, yeah, those are perfect for a peaceful afternoon paddle.
They are. So
Right.
let's say someone's visiting Michigan for the first time.
Yeah.
They're, new to kayaking.
Okay.
Where would you recommend they go?
For a beginner, I'd probably say check out the Chain of Lakes Water Trail.
Okay. Where's that?
Southwest Michigan. It's a bunch of like interconnected lakes.
Oh, cool.
So you get to explore, but it's, nice and calm.
No big waves to worry about.
Exactly. Plus, there are all these cute towns and vineyards around there.
Oh, that sounds really nice. Okay,
Okay.
but let's switch gears for a second.
Okay.
What about those Great Lakes trails?
Ah, the big leagues.
They are. I mean, paddling next to those massive waves, it must be incredible.
It is. But yeah, it can be intimidating.
Definitely.
Great Lakes demand respect,
Totally.
You need to know what you're doing.
So what kind of advice would you give someone, thinking about tackling a Great Lakes trail?
First off, check that forecast.
The weather. Yeah.
The weather can change in an instant out there.
Oh, yeah.
And safety gear is non-negotiable. Life jacket, a whistle, all that stuff.
Makes sense.
And honestly, taking a paddling course can make a huge difference.
That you're confident out there.
Exactly.
And before we move on, I want to touch on something that I think is really important.
Okay.
The MI Paddle Steward Program.
Oh, yes. Great program.
It's all about protecting these amazing waterways.
Well, that's the heart of it. Identifying and combating invasive species.
Like, what kind of invasive species?
Oh, well, we've got zebra mussels. They're a big problem.
Ah.
And Eurasian water milfoil. That one's nasty, too.
What do they do? Like, why are they so bad?
Oh, they can totally mess up the ecosystem. They outcompete native species.
Oh, I see.
And it can just throw everything off balance.
That's no good.
Nope. So the MI Paddle Steward program, it teaches people how to spot these invaders
Oh.
and what to do if you see them, like how to report your sightings, things like that.
So anyone can get involved.
Pretty much. There's a short online training.
Awesome. All right, so wrapping things up here. We've got over 3,000 miles of water trails in Michigan.
It's pretty impressive.
It is, from peaceful lakes to those challenging Great Lakes routes, and we can all do our part to protect them.
By being good stewards.
Exactly. So head over to the website, the link's in the show notes,
Do it.
and start planning your own paddling adventure. And hey, if you need some gear, hit up our sponsor, Motor City Paddle Club Kayak Rentals.
Great folks over there.
All right, so here's a final thought for you as you're planning. Imagine yourself out on the water, sun on your face, the sound of your paddle. What kind of Michigan paddling adventure are you going to have?
Can't wait to hear about it.
Me too.
Yeah.